Assalamu alaikum. I am back with quick bridal makeover on a lot of your requests. So cleanse your face, use a lot of toner to prep your skin really well. And then I'm just going to do my brows. I like to make sure that my brows are slightly warm, slightly rounded, not super arched, okay? After doing the brows, I always like to keep a wipe with me, okay? It's really handy. I'm using two concealers here, Makeup Revolution and MAC Moisture Select. Both are really nice and hydrating. One is a lighter shade, one is a darker shade. I mix them together and then I apply on my eyelids. Just make a nice canvas for me to start my eye makeover. Okay, we've done that. We're just going to take a beauty blender and we're going to blend this. Okay, now you could do this step later if you want, but I like to do step by step everything in both eyes together. Now we're taking black pot liner. I'm just using Dahlia. You can use any other pot liner you would like, and then we're just going to blend this in arch, in slight angled, and we're just going to take a blending brush and just going to add a little bit more color if you need to. Okay, here I'm adding a little bit more black color. And then I'm going to use a dark brown eyeshadow, any dark brown eyeshadow, guys. You just need to apply on top of that eyeliner so we have a really nice matte finish look. And then we're just going to use a nice orangey brick shade to blend out our smoke, as well as use as a transition shade as well. Here I'm going to be using that color. Now you can see my strokes are really nice and soft and gentle. So use a soft hand, very light hand, and then blend that color. So add brick color. Blend it on the top. You make sure that could you see that I've used dark brown color on top of the black eyeliner, just to make sure it's not black and not in your face. I'm just going to use a white color from Huda Beauty palette for my brow bone, and we're just going to finish off our eyeshadow here, and that's it. Simple. We're just going to add a little bit more gold color from Morphe palette. Now these are the colors. I'm not mentioning the palette. The reason why everyone has these colors in any of these palettes, like a gold, warm gold, and like a bright gold color. Packed on my concealer brush actually, and I've wiped this brush, so I have a little bit wet finish on my touch on my brush. I'm going to add more here just to get a little bit nice bright inner corner eyes, and just looks really nice and impactful. Bridal eyes. Bridal eyes is all about nice and bling and glam, right? So I'm just going to add that there, and I'm just using a clean blending brush to just kind of blend the edges and make sure it's nicely blended. I hate the eyeshadow which is not blended properly. Using a dark brown eyeshadow as well, just to make sure you use it on top of the lash line, and then using a pot liner again. To use a simple eyeliner. When I say simple eyeliner, it is actually a simple eyeliner, just to on top of your lash line, and that's it. I'm going to be using lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to use mascara, and then I'm going to use fake lashes. These are some standard lashes I have sitting, and I'm just using them. And before I apply, I use mascara. So make sure you use curl and mascara, okay? Lashes are done. Quite natural lashes. I like a little bit more extra. Now I've used rose oil to kind of prep my skin. I have really dry skin these days, going through a lot. I'm using Makeup Revolution concealer here. It looks really light because of the camera ring light, but it's actually a really nice color, nice and warm color. It's C10. I'm using this color, and this is exactly how I use it on my brides, in like a wider motion, like a wider proportion of my face, near my chin area, nose, and then I'm taking a concealer brush just to blend that out, and then I'm going to use a sponge to blend the concealer very gently. You can see how my nose is so oily, just because I have a really dry skin these days, and that's why I'm not doing a lot of videos anyway. Just to blend this concealer now with damp beauty blender, and just literally blend everywhere that you applied your concealer. I've applied everywhere I had a little bit of pigmentation, and then I'm just gonna apply a little bit more and then blend again. So you decide how much you want to have, how much you want to apply, and just use small motions. Now on the entire face, I'm going to use Crayon stick all over my face, and then I'm going to take face and body foundation just to blend that Crayon stick. Now this is a trick, guys, a lot of makeup artists, they don't bother to share. This is a secret tip of a bridal makeover, that to have that flawless glow. Use a MAC face and body foundation just to make sure that you have beautiful glow on your skin. And we are going to use loose powder, but just right under my under eye area, and then by nose, and then by lip area, so not all over the face. And I will show you the trick how we apply the translucent powder as well. Here I'm blending. You can see the face looks so nice and glowy, right? Trust me, this glow will stay here. Make sure you do your makeup all the way to your neck. Just using a loose powder, packing on my beauty blender, not so much of the quantity, and then adding a little bit more as to brighten my under eyes, but just keeping it right under my eyes, so not touching everywhere else, and just a little bit around my nose, and then around my lip area as well. And can you see it's not creased at all? Now, I use this brush for my black eyeliner on the top of my eyes. So whatever's left, I'm just making a little bit of shadow line here. And then I'm just going to add a little bit darker shade that I've used on the top in here. And I'm using a black eyeliner just to use on my waterline, just to make sure that my eye shade is really nice and intense. And eyes are more bridal eyes, basically, not very light, and just really big eyes, beautiful eyes at the same time. You don't have to use this if you're not doing bridal makeup, but bridal makeup, it just looks really nice when you have full-on beautiful eyes. At the same time, they're not very dramatic. Now here I'm blending that eyeliner with the dark brown eyeshadow, which I've used on top as well, and just adding a little bit more eyeliner here, just because I thought it just doesn't look as dark. I'm taking a flat brush now just to blend out with the eyeshadow that we have. Every time I use a lower lash line eyeliner, I always blend out with the eyeshadow. And here's a quick trick, guys. At the end of your lash, use your eyeliner, liquid liner, to create a beautiful flick. And that's exactly it. There you go. From the end of your lash line, you're going to start your eyeliner, just to give that false elongated eye effect. And that's it. And just make sure they both are even, and that's it. Liquid eyeliner. This is Rimmel Glam Eyes, one of my top favorite. I've been using this eyeliner from my brides from past 11 years, and for myself as well. And trust me, this beats the flick of every other eyeliner I've used. I always use a little bit of loose powder under my eyes just to make sure they look nice and bright. And I'm using Iconic palette to contour my face. You could do any sort of contour that you like. I use this palette because it's one of my favorite palettes. And actually it's in my bridal kit as well. And then I'm just going to softly contour my entire face with a warmer brown shade. They have 3 shades. One is slightly grey side, this is more orange side, so I like this one. And then just using a little bit of loose powder to kind of make a nice and sharp edge for contour. Soft contour, not too harsh, not too much. I blend straight away. And I'm using a little bit of a highlighter shade that was in the Iconic palette as well. And then I'm using a little bit of soft contour on my nose, just to define a little bit more. There are different ways of doing contour, guys. This works for me. I like it. Quite simple. So no rocket science behind it. Very, very simple. I'm using this matte blush, Take a Lovejoy Peach blush. I've used it, and I'm going to add a little bit more at the end of the video, just because I thought that I don't have enough blush. I don't know, for some reason videos they don't show a lot of blush. I don't know what happens, but anyway, nude lip shade. I'm using here nude lip liner from Chantecaille, and then I realized I forgot to put a mascara on my lower lash. I'm doing that there, and then I'm just defining my lip area just to make sure any imperfections. I have a lot of imperfections today, guys, just because my skin is going through a lot. It's gone a lot better though. Using a little bit more blusher here, as you can see, and then I'm going to be just taking, as you know me, a little bit OCD. No need to have no edges. Everything has to be smooth blend, very nicely blend. And here you can see, simple. You can add different lip shade if you like, guys. It totally depends what outfit you're wearing on your wedding. Obviously I thought there's not enough highlighter, so I used my favorite highlighter, Kilowatt from Fenty Beauty, and I absolutely love this highlighter. So guys, this is it, bridal eyes. I hope it wasn't very hard. It was quite simple, straightforward. I didn't use a lot of color, just used 4 shades on the eyes. And this is the same trick that you could use any other shade, by the way. It doesn't look so black, it still looks dark brown, and I love that dark brown effect on smoky eye instead of black. You could change your lip color. You could have a really nice bright red color as well if you're wearing red bridal outfit, or pink, or anything like that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your nice comments, and I love your appreciation. And it takes forever to edit these videos, guys. By the way, this was the longest video I've done. Is 9 minutes 52 seconds, because I couldn't cut it down even more. I was like, no, I'm gonna have to show you everything, every step, but I just fast forward it. Enjoy, leave your comments. Thank you so much.